Hello everybody, DJ18 here. I'd like to welcome you to another War Thunder video. I apologize, it's been a while since I've done a video. I've just been lazy and haven't taken the time to record a video and do a video. Today I decided it was a good time to show this replay footage of me and my P-40 Kitty Hawk doing getting 10 aerial kills in my P-40 because Gaijin has a event going on, a Sky Duels, in honor of the Flying Tigers. So I thought this was a perfect time to show you guys this footage and let you guys have a look at this amazing airplane. Now, I'm rank 15 in the U.S. Air Force, almost 16. And I have the P-51s, and I have the Bearcats, and the P-47s, and this is by far my favorite American fighter. It's the reason why is because as you get higher in the American Air Force, you know, it's all American planes, 50 cals, 50 cals, 50 cals, 50 cals. And you know, you go into any other nation like Russia, Germany, they have cannons. Their air forces invested in cannons, and the U.S. Air Forces did not. And not sure exactly why. Maybe one of you guys who are real into history could let me know in the comments. But I for one, just have a whole lot of trouble killing stuff in the higher tier battles with the 50 cals because they just do not pack the punch to knock out an enemy aircraft. And this leads to all sorts of problems because American fighters are energy fighters, are boom and zoom fighters, because they just, you know, they can't, you don't want to put them into a dogfight because they'll just get demolished. So, you know, I try this, but the 50 cals, like I said earlier, just don't pack enough punch, so you're not doing the damage, you're not taking out enemy planes, and you have to do multiple passes. And if you're lucky, sometimes you're lucky, you'll get a critical, or you'll kill the pilot. But generally, then it just doesn't happen, and it's frustrating because you find yourself getting more kill assists than kills in the battles, and it just gets frustrating because you want to get kills because you get more credits and experience for kills, and it's frustrating just seeing kill assists. So the reason, this is why I love the P-40, because the 50 cals are good, but not up at tier 13, 14 plus. They're just terrible. They just do not have the punch needed. And I know that they nerfed the 50s and then they brought them back to their original, brought them back to do more damage. Yeah, so yeah, they just do not work in higher tier battles for me. I mean, other people, you know, who've flown around longer than I have know how to properly use the 50s and are better at it. The one thing I like about the 50s is you have a lot of ammo, so you could do a lot more spraying and praying with them than you can with like a German plane with cannons or a Russian plane with cannons. So yeah, this is why I like this is why I don't like the 50 cals up higher tier levels. But for the purpose of the P-40, they are great. Why? Because the P-40 was rank 4, now it was booted up to rank 5. So, but it doesn't really make a difference because you know, goes tier 0, 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5. So it really didn't do much in the way of increasing the P-40's matchups. But yeah, for the P-40, the 50s are really good guns. At that low level, the 50 cals can do the damage that's needed to take planes out effectively, and you don't have as many planes flying around with cannons. You have a lot of planes with machine guns, just like you, and so you're able to compete. You're actually able to compete in American Fighter, And I would go as far as say as a P-40 can compete in dogfighting very comfortably at these lower tiers. No problem, absolutely no problem. It turns great. It handles nice. It's a phenomenal fighter, and I enjoy it a lot. I really do. You know, this gameplay footage you're seeing here will go to show that, you know, you can do really good in the P-40. I know there's a lot of people who struggle using it, but for me, man, I love it. And in fact, I hardly even play my higher tier level American aircraft because this is how much I enjoy this aircraft. It's just a great all-around fighter. You know, it has good speed. It has, you know, decent climb rate. It has decent turning. You could get in turning fights. I wouldn't recommend getting in a turning fight with a Zero or Spit, but you know, any other fighter definitely you can for sure. Yeah, it's just a great plane. At the start of this battle, when I killed that PBY, this guy in the LA-7, which is behind me right now, I think he was going for the same target, and he got pissed off that I killed him, and he just got pissed off at me, so he's following me the whole time and started shooting me. That's what you've been seeing there. And there he was firing some rockets, but I couldn't do anything. That's why I'm just flying around, because I didn't want him to catch me and shoot me down. I didn't want to be team killed, so I just kind of kept flying around. Eventually I decided, well, you know, I can't stay out of the fight forever, so I decided to dive down on some enemy aircraft down here. But as I was saying, P-40, great, amazing aircraft at these lower tiers. Those 50 cals do the aircraft justice, and it's a tough little aircraft too. It's it can take hits, unlike the P-47, unlike the F-6F, unlike the P-51s that get nicked. Heck, the wind can blow and those planes will go down. Those planes just cannot take a hit to save their lives. And we all know the P-47s were renowned for their survivability, and so were the P-40s. And luckily for the P-40, when it's fully upgraded, it can take a beating. I've played a number of battles with this aircraft. I have found myself getting my butt shot at. It's just getting completely and utterly riddled with bullets, and the P-40 stays up in the air, and I'm able to land back at base, and I'm able to get repaired. So it's just a great little fighter, and I like it a lot, and I've been playing it a lot. It's my highest scoring US fighter with over 225 kills, and I think I have 66 deaths for my 225 kills, which is pretty good. There's a pretty good kill to death ratio. You know, I love this aircraft. You know, of course, I am picking on a lot of players who are just coming into the game because of the Steam release, and so they're not as familiar with this game as I am, so I pick on the noobs. Yeah, I think they call it seal clubbing. Correct me if I'm wrong on that, but yeah, you know, it competes, and you're able to completely dominate using the P-40 and its 650 caliber machine guns, because that's what the 50 cal machine guns are meant for this type of tier. They just rip into things and they take them out. Maybe the lower tier planes are just not made as tough, or whatever the case may be, but every time I fly in my P-51s, I'm lucky if I get a kill. And I feel grateful if I get a bunch of kill assists, because that's just kind of how it goes. You're just going to get a bunch of kill assists, because unless you're lucky, the 50 cals just do not do the kind of damage that cannons do, and that's just, you know, that's just how it goes. You know, the U.S. didn't invest in cannons, and the Germans and Russians did, and the U.S. aircraft are paying for it. Thankfully, some of the U.S. Navy fighters do have cannons, but that's not until you get up to rank 12 with the F-4U, which has a quad 20 millimeters. And that's not that good of a plane. I have it, yeah, at 20 millimeters, 4 of them, awesome, and I could get a lot of kills. But it's not that good of a plane. It's not that maneuverable. Of course, you know, I don't have it fully upgraded, so that, you know, that could explain some things. But I just really don't like any of the F-40U Corsairs. I just, you know, just haven't learned to master them, maybe, or whatever the case may be. I just don't like them. But I do like this P-40, and it's just a fun plane. I love playing these lower tier battles just because of this P-40. I mean, if I didn't have this P-40, I probably would stick with playing my German tier 8, 9 DF-109s. But since this P-40 is just so enjoyable, majority of my time playing this game is these lower tier battles because I just have so much fun. I get more kills. I don't necessarily make as much credits because you know you don't earn as much as the plane's reward. They don't get as much reward, but definitely enjoy playing these more. But you know, before I really started, when I started this game, I got the P-40 and I played it a lot and I liked it, but you know, I hardly ever played it since because I kept going up and I kept playing the higher tier planes, and I just kind of, you know, the P-40 just sat in my hangar gathering dust. And so recently, probably about a week ago, I decided to bring her back out and start flying with her again, and gosh, you know, I don't know why I put her in the hangar to rot. I don't know why. I like this aircraft a lot, and I don't think I'll ever let it sit again and not enjoy, you know, letting its 50 cals loose on enemy aircraft. It's just an enjoyable aircraft, which I've said many times in this video. And you know, if you're a new player and you're coming in and you know you're looking to get the P-51 Mustangs, and you're looking to get those because how iconic they are and how awesome they are. Unfortunately, in this game, they just don't cut it. But I heard in historical battles and full real battles that they do really good. But in arcade battles, which is what the mode I mostly play in, I like real battles. I was a big fan of IL-2 1946, and I played that game to death, and it was a great game. So, you know, I like full real battles, and I like historical battles, but I prefer arcade because I like being able to keep jumping in different planes, and I also like the fact that the planes are more forgiving. They handle, you know, differently. You know, you could dive down at, you know, 700 miles an hour and not break off your wings or whatever, and, you know, pull up real hard and not break off your wings. So that's why I play primarily arcade battles, and I just enjoy them. You know, sometimes you get some real jerk faces like earlier in this video, that guy. But for the most part, you know, everyone seems to be pretty respectful. There are rammers. I haven't seen many, but there are rammers that will come up behind you and try to ram you. I've had that happen to me a few times. But a lot of the ramming instances are them coming straight on and you ram. You know, I don't pull off because I'm not going to have them get on my 6 o'clock so they can shoot me down. It's just not how I play, you know. I'm going to come at you and shoot you up until you die, or we run into each other, or you pull off, because I'm not going to pull off until the last second, because I don't want you getting on my 6 o'clock and being able to take me out. So, but yeah, you know, P-40, you guys coming in, you new players coming in this game, get the P-40, check it out, give it a chance. You know, watch this video, look how I'm playing this, and see kind of things I do. You know, I have some friends that are just coming on in this game, and you know, I'm teaching them things, and then I have friends who've been playing this game forever who's teaching me things, and I'm becoming a better and better pilot because of it. And you know, since I'm no noob when it comes to airplane games, but definitely enjoyable game and an enjoyable aircraft, and I definitely recommend you guys get the P-40 because this is the time where American fighters shine. It's with the P-40 and its 50 cals at this rank 4 and 5 where it can actually do the American Air Force proud, and it can, and it's just a great aircraft, and definitely get it, definitely, and try it out. If you're having trouble with it, keep trying it. It's worth it. It's really worth it. And hopefully this video will help any of you guys, new people who are out there who want to fly the P-40 and have a lot of trouble with it. Well, again, I don't play historical battles that often, and I don't play full real battles, so maybe it's just not that good in those. It could possibly very well be, but in arcade battles, this thing can shine, and this thing can really make a big smile on your face. I enjoy every time I take it out. I enjoy flying with it, and I just like the plane. Every battle I average 3 to 5 kills with it, and I don't die. I just play that one aircraft, kill 3 to 5 enemy aircraft, sometimes more. This battle was 10 aerial kills, but if you're lucky enough and you learn some techniques, then you can become really good at flying the P-40. But anyways, that's about all I have to say. Get the P-40, great aircraft. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe. I'll be doing some more footage here soon. Until next time, I hope you guys have a good night.